Hi friends, Samantha Tinador, Stellan Stylist, and I wanted to talk about fashion with you, mostly about sweaters and how to care for them. And I am not an expert, but I just thought I would share my experience with you. Like anyone, when you put it on and you go, okay, I wore this across the country on an airplane and it's been washed. Like this one's probably been washed 20 times. I didn't honestly really think it needed anything. Super soft, love the whole design. It's got thumb holes, it's just perfect. But I also knew, I'm like, it doesn't necessarily look brand new, and I do use it in my samples, but I brag about, like, I've washed this a lot and I've worn this a lot. So I thought, what do you do? What's the care and feeding of a sweater, right? How do you make it last longer and look great? So the first thing I tried was one of these little lint brushes. It's got a little texture if you brush that way, soft this way. And then I also found that the fibers kind of build up on it, so you can even like clean it off and pull it off there on the edge. That was my first try, and I loved the results. And then I thought, well, what are these things? When I went on, I was actually going on Amazon Prime to find more of these to share them with all my clients, and I found this fabric shaver, highly rated, little vacuum type setting, and it's got a little kind of a plastic guard here because clearly it must kind of suck things in, and a little razor cutting it. And what really surprised me the most is just using it for a moment. I don't know if you can see this here, but I had to put some batteries in. There's actually already some buildup in the container, and I didn't do it for more than even a minute. So it clearly is having some results. I will tell you, I think that the brush gave like kind of the instant results, and I'll try to do it here, but I'm not sure that you will see it. But let me give you just a quick how I took care of it. So the texture side down, like I love that on this blush Addy, just kind of brushing it off just gave it a really fresh look. And then I think from a cleaning standpoint, I do use my steamer just to kind of, it's good for just giving it an added freshness and removing that heat helps remove, I don't know, I think it removes germs and smelly things. I could be totally wrong. But I really like, after a lot of wear on this top, I use it as samples in the sort. I really like a quick brush on it before I go to a show. It just gives it a kind of a like new freshness. I feel like it's brighter, everything. And you are gonna, on sweaters, always get little teeny piles. What are they called? The little pills, I guess. And I think the key there is to expect it, but also to know, is the sweater wearing better with time or worse? Like in this situation, because you've got this luxury top, it's going to get softer with time. And with a little bit of care, you're gonna keep it looking like new. So I am just so impressed with how it looks with this brush. And if you look, can you see on there? If I go the opposite direction, so now against the pool, you can see it's pulled a little bit off. I can tell it's doing a little bit of kind of fiber cleaning. So I'm really thrilled with the results and how the top looks when I take a moment to do that. Now, if I do it with this, there seems to be two settings. I'm not sure I have the patience for the lower one. I should tell you, somebody recommended that you keep it in a flat space and that you want to use the plastic guard to keep it from catching the sweater and creating a hole. Okay, so I can hear it doing stuff. I can see the evidence. So I'm going to say that this is helpful, but from a results standpoint, I definitely like the brush better, and the brushes are a couple dollars online. So I would highly recommend having a brush on hand, especially if you're a stylist and you want to freshen up the looks, but also put it on your insiders page, your VIP page, and recommend it for just the general care. Just like our own skin doesn't stay clean and perfect. We can't expect the sweater to, especially with, wear and tear hauling bags through an airport and the sort, the more active you are in it, the more wear you would expect, just like you would on the kitchen floors or with anything. But it certainly is wearing very nicely. I'm super impressed with the product, the fabric, the quality. And I know personally from like a laundry standpoint, I have washed everything at home, typically on a gentle cycle, hang it to dry, and it's done really, really well. Even our items with fringe. In the past, I have had, what I would call one-time wear clothing, things that I bought for maybe $19 or $29 or $39 from kind of some of the mass producers, and they might have been cute, but the ornamentation, the fringe, etc., one wash, it was almost like I was wearing saran wrap, and it all just kind of shrinks to nothing. So I'm totally over the one-time wears. I want pieces that are essentials in my wardrobe, that I can get a lot of wear out, that are flattering, easy to clean at home, and I love these little maintenance tips, so I thought I'd pass them along to you. So message me, stunador at gmail.com, STUNADOR at gmail.com, or get in touch with me via my website, stelladot.com/STEM, if you are interested in our line and our products. Thank you so much.